You're listening to the Mrs. Turner podcast. I'm your host, Sarah, and this show is my story. I am a Christian woman in healing, the wife of a recovering addict and mom to 3 small kids. Today's show is about moving forward from depression, but before we get started, healing begins with owning how you feel, so pause for a moment, consider what you're feeling, and write it down. Now, let's get to the show. Falling into depression is a frequently reported issue among spouses following betrayal. It is recommended as part of the life recovery model that spouses do a daily check-in for accountability with a close, safe friend or an accountability partner assigned through their recovery group. This is to check in, share how they're doing with their self-care, share how they're doing in other areas of life, just how you're generally holding up. So the general list there is to check in physically, behaviorally, relationally, personally, and spiritually. So I've kept this list in mind when I slip back into depression, and this is how I start to come back out of it. First, get out of bed. Second, brush my hair. Third, shower and brush my teeth. 4, put on pajamas, fresh pajamas. 5, eat and drink something nutritious. And 6, communicate and medicate. So this list has worked for me through some really difficult times, and I still pull it out again when hard times hit. I lost another baby at the end of the year last year, and I brought this list back out to get through it. Number 1, get out of bed. Getting out of bed makes you move. Newton's first law of motion states that a body at rest will remain at rest unless an outside force acts on it. And a body in motion at a constant velocity will remain in motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an outside force. This is shared from nasa.gov and obviously Newton. Number 2, brush your hair. This step is so incredibly important. It is one act of self-care that shows you are worth having your hair brushed. Number 3 is shower and brush your teeth. These 2 acts should always be combined. Tying habits together, or habit stacking, as James Clear says in the book Atomic Habits, helps you to be reminded of what must be done. This act of showering and brushing your teeth cares for your physical need of being clean. Cleanliness has been the hardest thing for me to prioritize when I get depressed, but I have found that keeping hygiene prioritized prevents me from falling back into depression. So, shower and brush your teeth. Number 4, putting on fresh pajamas. This is an act of love for your body. This act of putting clean clothes on a clean body, it teaches your body to believe that you are worthy of being cared for. Number 5, eat and drink something nourishing. Nourishment is another need for your body. It's not a want. It is not a luxury. Your body must be fed. I like to have a fruit and protein snack like a clementine and a hard-boiled egg or a cheese stick, something with some carbohydrates to get me moving and some protein to keep me nourished, sustained, satiated. I also like to have something to drink. I like to put a pinch of mineral salt into water or juice or coconut water, just something to hydrate my body and replenish minerals. Number 6, communicate and medicate. Communication with anyone safe is going to benefit you. Just telling someone what's going on, that you are feeling depressed, that you're going through another depressive episode. Having someone hear you is one of the 7 desires of the heart by Mark and Debbie Lacer, I believe, wrote that book. But it is something that we may need to be heard and understood. So that's an act that can get you that understanding from another person. I like to start out by praying, talking to God, telling Him about it, journaling, and then I reach out to my safe people to ask for help and prayer. Medicating can be a multitude of things. In some cases, a pharmaceutical may be required for your case. In others, a herb may be all you need. But I would definitely keep in touch with your own primary care provider about what's going on. So I don't think that medicine is a sinful thing. I think that God gave us all these things to be used as needed. And there are some cases of depression or anxiety that really should be managed by a doctor. Going through the steps of recovery and working with my own accountability, I have realized that a lot of my depression came from not having a consistent person to communicate with and not having somebody to be accountable to. And this may or may not be a similar experience for you, but use what you need to get through your depression. You can get off of it. You can stop using it whenever you're starting to have the support that you need to get through this very difficult time. In some cases, I would also put journaling under this category of medicating because it is my first step in figuring out what emotions brought me back into this state of depression. Now that you have the steps, it's time to get moving. Following through is easy once you start. There's a verse about faith that moves mountains. Matthew 17, verse 20. And Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Similarly, you only need a mustard seed of motivation to get out of bed. If you get out of bed or get off of the couch, wherever you have made your depressive nest, you are able to rise from it. You are able to be free from this bondage that your mind is holding you to. From here, it is just wash, rinse, and repeat. Get up. Go brush your hair. Take a shower and brush your teeth. Put on fresh clothes. Eat something and drink something. And communicate and medicate. Do what you need to do to get through this. That's all I have for this episode. I hope it's been a help, and that's where we're going to stop for today. So, thank you for being here. I'll see you next time.